I wonder how much is. I should have took a look, but it's cool. What's good? What's good? Welcome back to another episode of Boxing with Unc. Larry Holmes. You know what we about to do to Larry? Just take his soul from me.
Here we are, getting ready for this
Take
showdown
his
between
speed
these
from
two
him.
fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, 6'3" tall, weighed in at 226 pounds, and has an 81-inch reach. He will face Jack Johnson, 200 pounds with a reach of 74 inches.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler, that's it.
Here comes the Easton assassin, the Galveston.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
The fans are ready, and it looks like
Let's get it.
after months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Defense is not an option for these two. He threw the hook, didn't land. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
That right hook's already working well. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Counter punch caught him clean.
Ooh-wee, boy.
Which
You
one
don't
of
know.
these athletes is going to
It's that
say I
old
can't
school
take it
boxing.
anymore? Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally
Yeah, I kind of
comes
felt
to a
that I
close.
overthrew.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you
But
come off
ooh-wee.
that, ring away, you walk.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They're both trying for a knockout. you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hot.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Good round.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The belt.
There's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He blocks that jab. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year.
Good jab.
Can't land that jab. Good. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Missing with the hook. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Perfect counter lands. Talk about Holmes in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A lot of effort being exerted here. These two were made for each other. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
He came over the top.
After After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Taj, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot.
Damn.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's so worried about that body now. That head's gonna be wide open.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
These two fighters are made for one another. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put...
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know he's let it go. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
That was my fault.
Jack Johnson, the
Paid for it.
Galveston Giant is down. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Paid for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Almost knocked him out of his potato sack shorts.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They are chin-checking each other. Which fighter will say no mas? Ooh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Johnson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Way better than this guy.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Caution being thrown to the wind.
Ooh, I should have came over the top.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight.
Man, now they want to say those shots is missing. Come on.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action,
come on,
get it
man.
heated back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And there's the bell for round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
We wanted action, and they are delivering.
We'll stop it.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Sheesh. Good block.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot.
Timber.
That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
That's lights out right there.
Good fight, bro. Good fight.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next? So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
$77 to $72. figure out how much.